Bear with me, chat. I'm a little bit busy getting the last of this stuff set up. I will be on. Oh. Weird day today. But not a bad day. Overall calm. Surprisingly tiresome though. Where's my translator? Perfect. Almost ready. Wait, I have to get the chat cat going. I kind of got distracted and ended up blowing the last 4 minutes that I needed to set up. Oh well, it happens. That cat is live. Okay, all that's left is to turn on my face. Wonder what I should wear today. There's actually one outfit I haven't worn on my male model yet. But the main reason I haven't worn that one is, well, they're booty shorts. Nice. I think today, since we're having a very busy day, a relaxing day, yeah, today's a relaxing day. Hey Dust, how's life kicking ya? Just doing some final checkups. Gotta get my pretty on, got to get my pretty on. Which actually begs the question, what would my male model look like with, say, cat ears? I think I'd look damn sexy. Meow. Hello. Anyway, how's everyone? Life has been very quiet for me. Wait. Where did my game go? Wait. Wait, did I fuck up? My game should be stored in locals? I hope I didn't fuck up. Anyway, I bought a pocket watch there over the weekend. Of all things to find. So I was just wandering around and me and my friend, we realised, oh, we haven't been in this really cool store we've looked through before. And it's like, and then we got lost looking for it. Then we found it. And I bought a pocket watch. I had a choice between a wind-up one or a battery-powered one. Obviously, I went with the battery-powered one. But the wind-up ones are really heavy and have really sexy engravements. So I'm thinking about going back for one. Kind of rush in the morning. But all is well. Oh, yeah. There's a 5-hour deficiency between us. You're probably in work now, aren't you? Well, I hope you have a nice, relaxing day then. Oh, no. Is it in the D? Games? No, that's Pokemon. No. Programs? No. Oh no. I somehow lost my my game. It's here. I didn't move it. The problem is I opened a different set of files. And for some reason, RPG Maker doesn't doesn't care whether or not you opened a folder for importing files or if you're opening a game folder. It treats them all as the same thing. So now I'm lost. Okay, let's go to users, my sexy self, documents. My games. Is it my games? Those aren't my games. RPG Maker XP. Found it. That took a hot minute. Right, let's pop into gaming, set up this channel so you can actually see everything. Yay! Now, as you can see from my last stream, I actually did a little bit. And I'm kind of happy because as much as the forward-facing part looks sexy as fuck, I kind of have to work on this a little bit. And we do have a new Trent model that we're going to use. Oh, heavens help you. So long as it's a good day, that's all that matters. Now, you might see I have shadows here, but there's a reason for this. And I'm over here, so I'll show you what that reason is. To turn on the BGM. Look. Horse. Now, here's the problem. Everything right here, right? This part here is the only solid part of the horse model. But what I did is I made the shadow itself solid. And by doing that, I can't walk through the horse. It also means I can't move the event. Because it'll just clip through everything. I have to be very mindful of how I do it. And this is because this entire body here is actually just this right here, this wheel. That's where the body is. Everything else is just like an extension. Which is unfortunate, but can't be helped. So the goal, actually, we turn on this. It's just a tiny amount. Okay. So the goal is to bring ourselves this way. And we either go up here to progress the story, or we go over here to have an encounter that gives an alternate way, end to a story or progression. I haven't decided how involved this part of the encounter is going to be. I want to give people options. I haven't decided what options I want to give them and what ramifications of them actually achieving things I don't want them to achieve. For all I know, I'd like them to be to a point where they have to run away from this fight and then an event will trigger to continue on. But if I can't achieve that, so if something does happen that they defeat it, should I just let the event trigger as if they were defeated themselves, or should I have some sort of ramification and allow them to flee? But then how would I get them to progress the story? Well, that's the big question, isn't it? So there's a lot of stuff I have to take into consideration. Now, the reason why I'm not going to worry about anything over on the right side here, this is going to be a rest point. This is also going to be where we come across a questionable encounter. I'll get into detail on that one later. Basically, everything that happens here is going to drive us to the right. Whoops. And once it drives us right, we have a choice. As you see here, this is the first little indicator. You see the shadows that kind of say go up here? And you go up here. But that's if you come in low. If you come in too low, you can't see it. So that's something I'm going to have to figure out. And if I come in too high, well, I can see it clearly. But I can't forget that what I see is because I have all this information beforehand. Other people coming into this will just see a bunch of trees and they'll walk right past it. They won't think. They need like a big ass arrow pointing up saying, hey, look at me, go here. There are players like that. So with that in mind, I kind of need to make this punishing. To also have some sort of resolution from it. So that's something I'm going to have to figure out later. The big thing now, we X out of here. I need to populate this a little better, but we'll get to that later. Instead, the current event pops us here. Yeah, we wake up right here in this little corner. And we need to transition from here out. And I think that can be done with a very simple command, because we managed to perfect this one. Actually, a hiking trail is a good idea. And it's doable. It's achievable, actually. So let's see. If we go into layer 2. Good. How... too much dirt there, I think. What if we go down to trail 2? Do that to make it look like an actual dirt trail. Actually, no. We need to go down one more level. Here. Now it looks like an animal trail of sorts. I wish I could do that better, but that's as good as I'm going to get, I guess. Alternatively, I could use the flowers as a guidepost. But the problem with that is I only have so many flowers I can work with. So much room I can work with. It looks better, but I don't like how the kind of clumped they are. So, for now, we'll do this. And one here, just to give it a look. Okay, this looks better. Because that actually looks like a dirt trail. And let's see what it looks like in game. That's actually a brilliant idea. Thank you for that, Dust. Scream on over. Okay, that's seeable there. That looks great, actually. So that's just enough discrepancy that people will go up, but there's also the question of, am I too far down? I can fix that, though. It is fixable. Oh, sorry, hit my microphone. Because at the same time, a part of me, a small, little evil part of me, wants them to miss it. So a part of me wants them to go down here, see this, try to fight and get their ass completely creamed. A weird sadistic part of me. You know that weird part of you. We all have it. Sitting there at the back of our head saying, do it. Do it. So let's see. This goes down this way. What if I bait them up? How do I bait them up? Actually, what if I can bait them with an item? That might be possible. Give me a second to figure this one out. Where is it? So at the same time, I don't want to disrupt too much. But could I just do something a little cheeky, like this here? Let's do here and here. What would it look like? Not bad. Okay. Whoops. Wrong thing. Do here and here. And we'll get rid of these unspecified ones here and here. What would that look like? Okay, that's interesting. What would it look like in game? Knowing how some people play, what you can't see off screen, you would want to have a complete understanding of place. You know what I mean? So people would want to see how to progress. I agree with that. And there we go. That's good. So you come out this way, right? And even if you go all the way down here, you still see that 1 point. So that will bait you up here. And to encourage people to see this, I want to put an item here that people might try and pick up. It's actually a good, an interesting idea. And because you're going to have to go this way anyway, Actually, that's a question. I need to know how far down we can go before people can't see anymore. Okay, we're here. We go all the way down. Okay, we can still see this tree bit here. I could put it there, but since we're going to start here, if we see that right away, we're going to want to pick it up. So if we start here. Oh, if we start here, we're going to see that anyway. Do you see that? But just to be safe, I'll leave it like that, like how we set it up. On the off chance someone comes down this way and they're completely oblivious still, it's quite possible. Should have it come up here. No. Let's see. Down. So even if we set it here per se, an item here, they can still see us. Thank you. I'm happy this worked out. It was a brilliant idea on your part. Okay, we need an item here to bait people up. And we can do that in a very informal manner, I think. So, let's see what items we have. I suppose... No, I want a bag. There's got to be a bag-like item around here somewhere. Let's just scroll all the way up. Oh, I should probably consider putting animals in the background too. Just because. Da-da-da. Oh, let's put him up there. Why not? Can you imagine? Oh, mimics. I'm going to have to work on a mimic system, actually. It won't be complicated. A doll is not a bad idea. I wanted to make a doll as a playable character. Ooh, bees. Oh, bees sound fun. It can be. It's an extremely simple one. And this is a very old one. This came out like Windows XP, like a fucking decade ago. Maybe more. Probably 15, 20 years ago. It feels like it's been forever. At the same time, it feels like it's only last week, which is really concerning. It shows my age. But it's an extremely simplified system in its own right. It still lets you do some complicated things if you know what you're doing. Which I don't 9 times out of 10. We're kind of making shit up as we go along. And some of it is going to involve a lot of theory crafting and really digging into the system. And I have to repair a break in the in one of the ability functions. There's an ability we created called hold down for the pet. And the problem with hold down is it doesn't, well, it does work, just not the way I want it to work. Give me a sec. I got to see why siblings use floppy disks. Oh dear God. I used to unironically do that. I used to unironically have... and burning CDs. I used to do that so much. Burn CDs, write CDs. God, that was fun back in the day. Now it's obsolete and for a good damn reason. But that used to be fun. Okay, this ain't good. We don't have a floating picture of a bag, which is odd. I think of all things I should have, it's a floating picture of a bag. Like even a barrel would do. A fucking notice board. Oh, a signpost might work. A signpost might work really well, actually. Keeps things simplified. Most people would ignore a signpost, though. That necklace isn't a bad idea, though. Takes up 2 slots. Better than nothing. But it's also not that noticeable, which is the problem. Okay, we'll leave that here. This time won't top me because I can't read. I actually should make an option of that somewhere. Because dialogue options is something we can do. And we have been doing it. I actually should show you a full run through what we have so far. It's not very long, but it's doable and needs to be reworked a lot. So we have a signpost here and it does work. Maybe if I move it... Wait, 1, 2... Yeah, maybe if I move it 2 to the right and 1 up. It would look... It won't be as on the road. Then again, keeping on the side of the road is a good idea. But that also barricades us. But that's not a big deal. Oh, I can walk around that. That's fine. The problem is with a set piece like this is people will intentionally overlook it. And that's really close to that, isn't it? Then again, if it pulls their eyes upwards, we might be able to put down a necklace here. And if we can pull the necklace there, that might bring them up anyway. And just having a random necklace isn't the worst idea. Actually, where's my treasure chest set up? Here we go. This is the wooden one. I should probably blockade that area. Okay. Self switch A. We don't have anything else out here with a self switch. But that's fine. Just 1. Sound effect. Control. Shit ton of coin was fine. Edit. I'm gonna troll people. It's empty. Wait. It's filled with dust and air. Okay, that'll be our little troll right there. And we hit edit. Constant. Just to reward them, we give them 1 gil. Actually, that's an interesting question. There's condition 2. Okay, that should work. We'll give it a condition as well. Nah. We won't do that. Because if we give it a condition, then other things will want other chests would want the condition. We'll do another more trollish one later. We'll come over here. We scroll down. Player brain, on the off chance everything goes really bad, player brain goes this way. They see a sign, their eyes are drawn up. There's a treasure chest. We scroll up. It's filled with dust and a single coin. And we have one gill in the bottom left. Perfect. It functions as intended. Now. And once they have that, there's a chance they'll see that. Or, if I put there. At the same time, I want them to come over here and see that. The reward is the sense of accomplishment. Damn right, as it should be. Give them an achievement. Can you imagine tying an achievement to opening that one chest right there? Congrats, you fool. Oh. At the same time, we need to create a event funnel here. What I mean by an event funnel is I need to be able to either create a whole bunch of event nodes here, or wait. Self switch A, that's a problem. No, that's fine. Self switch A is fine. The reason is because I need an interaction here for when we fight this thing. I'm also going to have to set this up as an actual encounter. Last time I did an encounter fight setup, let's see, we created Toe Sucker, who over in our debug menu is, you know, the sucker of toes. Cancel. Wait. What's your stat range? Wow. I'm going to have to crank that one up. Let's see. Oof. Wow. Okay. Fuck, those are high stats. So these are early-ish game stuff, I guess. 500 range being our weakest. I might create a condition that makes it so that you can't damage ghosts without a specific with physical attacks. I'll have to experiment with that. I think we need something, because I'm thinking of you know, those old that traditional trope where you encounter something far stronger than what you're capable of, then when you find it later on in the game, it's much easier. That's what I'm kind of hoping to achieve with that one ent in the corner. But there's a question of how strong do I want to be at the start, and where do I want it to show up later. This is basic level. Actually, that's not even the weakest enemy. The weakest enemy are the things. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. I really did crank the balls out of their health. So, to guarantee some bullshittery, we shall make you 15,000. And we'll give it 100. We'll round that all off to 100, and then we'll start chipping off stats. Yeah, I suppose that's one way of looking at it. Fuck ton. Okay, now we've rounded out the stats. Oh, my light panel's already dead. Forgot to charge it last night, it seems. So Ent is going to be a physical type. So I'm going to have to pick one stat to make us weak. Maybe... let's make its magical defense weak. That way you have to focus on magic damage on it. And we'll make its agility also on the very low end. No, should I make its dexterity lower? Nah, it's fine. Agility for now, because the thing has so much health, it's not even funny. In exchange, we'll crank the living balls out of the rest of the stats. Let's see, we've another... wait, did I fuck up there? Ah, sure, it's fine. This Ent is arguably one of the strongest units we have in the game right now. Definitely physical heavy. We're not geared to be able to fight at early game. We'll test that in the future. Actually, I want to see how far we've made it so far. Carriage 2. We start here, so let's set up the event up here. Parallel process. We don't need anything else. Right, so as soon as we wake up, we need... we go forward 1, go down 1, and then teleport. On top of that though, I want something, some text. Okay, let's give ourselves... go back to carriage 1, check the event up here. I don't think I was ever able to get the... switch grannies into sleep on. That's already set up. Let's see. Cancel. What if I set you to wait 20 frames so it's not too long, and then we give it... actually, do we have a sleeping animation? Change variables, change input. No, no, no. We need something else. Change graphic. Animation. Go picture. Change HP. Change states. Change actors. Graphic. Okay. We need to change player. Character graphic. Oh. Oh, that's right. We have two necklaces that we get in the game that dictates our gender. Okay. I suppose for now we need to find the down. Okay. We'll have to remove that in a sec. Oh, we don't need this one actually. because we already have a 20-second frame wait here. And events after a wait starts will keep continuing unless you add in another step that says wait for completion. But we didn't add that step, and I don't care to. We need... that changes our graphic to down, but we need a condition. Where is it? Conditional branch. Okay. If item Blessing of the Saints. Oh, Blessing of the Sacred Beast. Interesting. I have to double check to see which blessings of the Sacred Beast we get and how to differentiate them, because I think I made them identical, which is a problem. That means I can't figure out which one's which. Introduction. Ah, crap, they're both identical. Oh, fuck me. So you're number 33, you're the first one, you're the male one. And you're number 34, you're the female one. Okay. Okay, we found it. 33 is the male, 34 is female. That one should be the male one. Just making sure. Yeah, 33, male. Plus. Paste. Else, if, conditional branch. Insert. Wait, what did I do? Okay. And we need item 34. Okay. Apply. Copy. Paste. Edit. This might be an issue. Right, we have to figure out which action it changes to. Oh, we can't really test that. Not unless we do an entire run through, because we don't have a male or female model. And we don't get the item unless we have a specific item in our inventory. I suppose we can't test it there. We'll have to test it here, but it has to be up at the top. Sure. Let's go to our debug room. Here we go. We get... Oh, that's just an increased gold. Insert. Change items. Increased constant. Okay, I'll be our male one. And you will be our female one. Okay. So we have to pick up one or the other. We can't pick up both. Because we fuck up. But now we need to create variables here and experiment with it. So give ourselves a simple noble. Conditional branch. Item. Okay. And he will say show text. Okay. And the next conditional, which has to be in here. The female. Show text. Okay. Very simple test. Actually, let's see if we can get the... This will be our very first simple test. Okay, starting position, save, save. We'll grab the female one first. Okay. Fucker. Okay, conditional branch works. Now we try it again, just for the sake of being safe. Okay, it works. As the very simple conditional branch. Now the question is, what happens if we change the graphics? Let's see now. The biggest problem I'm having right now is I don't think down is going to work, because I think down uses the entire graphic sheet. And I'm not able to select a specific character. It's the problem. So can we trick it instead? First we need to confirm. Okay. We look like we're rolling through characters. Yeah, no, that's a major fuck up. Okay, so that doesn't work. We can't change our character graphic to a specific one unless I cut them up into pieces. And I don't want to do that. So the character just has to stay the way they are. That's fine. We know. We know. Which means now we can go back here. Okay, where is it? So we can't change the graphic. We are waiting 20 seconds. So instead, do we have a sleeping animation made? I suppose in theory that's a possibility. We will make every possibility in one character. All of them, including animations. All at the same time. Sound effects, that's ME. Is that what we're looking for? I don't think that's it. That's music. Memorize, play ME. What's ME? Oh, right, okay. What am I doing again? Sleep. We need a sleep. Nope, none of that is working. But I do have it working somewhere else. Let's go up to town outside. We do have exclamations throughout the game up until now, so let's see if we can remember. There it is. It's an EM explanation. Show animation. Okay, let's see if we can find that in our little tags. Because we could just copy it there, but prefer not to. I suppose that also means we don't need the condition branch right now. Do animation. Player. Wait. Wait. Wait, we don't have a sleep? There's our sleep. Okay. Apply. Then we need to cut. Paste. Apply. Insert. I think another weight. No, we need a weight completion here. Do we have that here? No, I don't seem to have it here. We had this problem somewhere else. Outside again. How did we fix that? Move down. They all did their thing. Weight. We set it to weight. It's 4 points per frame. We need to wait for 20 frames by 4. 40? No. 80? No. Was it 4 frames per weight? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Multiply that by 4 and we get 80. So we need to weight 80. Copy, cancel, carriage. And where we put that weight is important. Since I want that soldier to do his own thing, we'll put the weight here, right before the character goes to sleep. No, we don't need 80 frames. That I think about. This is weight. Weight is only applied to movement. Why did I think weight was applying to weight? I'm an idiot. That would just have been a long time. I'll insert a weight of 8 frames here. He turned left to look at us. He turned down to go back to work. We'll put the character here. We have soldier look back towards us. This will be something for people to notice, because the soldier, we need the to put in the idea that the soldier is looking out, listening in on us. Okay, so what will that look like when completed? Kyle, rest your legs. Up, fuck. Right. Waiting. What's your name? Sorry? Ah, poor hearing. I understand. What? No! Sorry, my name is Player. I can't say I know that name from our town. I just arrived in town and everything happened. And that's when the soldier looks at us, because this is important, this is information we don't have. The place has been barricaded for days. There's no one been going in and out of the town. Is that so? Have you been traveling long? Now, this is completely optional. There's no right or wrong for this. It just gives you the option to input your own answers and get different lore depending on what you choose. So we'll say yes. I've been traveling for a few years now. Really? Where are you from? And there's our first set of answers. There we go. I grew up in a nameless village that was basically abandoned. And then she questions it. This is the most generic answer we could that puts us out of here. Okay, so there's a trick to this. What that is reading is not actually that's not player that I wrote. I wrote a line of code, a very small line of code that's built into the game that reads a player's name. And that I have set it up so that at the beginning of the game, you can rename your character. So every time you see a line of text that says player right here during these tests, that's just reading off the default name of the character class, character information. So when you rename your name at the beginning, that won't say player. That will say Link or Bill or Frank or Tiny Bob, you know? 16 character limit, by the way. Every able-bodied left place to find work or build a new life. I'm no different in that regard. And there's our lie. That makes us generic as balls. Common tale for many villages, which tells us that this isn't the first time this happens. It's not even anything special. Okay. Soldier says move out. We're moving. You see the guy still listening to us. Granny went to sleep. That's not the sleep animation. A whole bunch of things happened all at once. So we'll turn that into wait for 12. Why do I have 2 waits here? Oh, I was waiting for the movement here to be completed. So that's the spell that turns or puts us to sleep. It's not the actual sleep. That's status effect sleep. That's probably what we're looking for. I'm going to try and skip through this cutscene. Okay, I'm going to have to put in sound effects as we go. We're going to have to do something about that. That animation is just not good enough for what we're trying to achieve. Right, we'll set you to 30, so it's not quite as long. And you back to 20. And we need to figure out how to do a fade out that actually works. This should be fine for now. And then we transition over to this carriage where we wake up here. Then we need another thing that just has us going forward, down, and then transports us out here. We could worry about filling this up with other stuff later. Here we go. Let's see. We need move event. So we need to go across one and down one. Move right, move down, wait, 8 frames, okay, and then transfer player. We transfer our player to escape here, okay, okay, apply, okay, and now we'll do a test on this little piece of the puzzle. That was really fucking quick. What the hell happened there? Maybe it's because... Okay. Cancel, wait. We'll have ourselves wait 20 for a second. Then insert. Where's our move directions? Move down, okay. Do another insert. Wait, 20 frames. There's not seconds, it's frames. Frames don't have much time behind them. Okay, then we go down and then we're out. And now we're here. Okay, we made it work. Now, the big question is, why is my tailbone in pain? Oh, wow, we hit 1 hour already. Time flew, actually. What was I thinking of doing? We came out. The story... Oh yeah, I wanted to show off the story from the start. Let's put our start point here. Let's see what it looks like in its completion so far. Do you remember who you are? Now, this is my dirty little secret. Hit pass on, and game over. Start over. Our name shall be... Bill. Yep, you see, our name changes. And it stays changed. We hit young girl. Yep. And now that's our appearance. Yep, that's who I am. And that's when we get the blessing of the spirit beast. That's when we get our pet, which is also renameable, as you can see. We'll rename pet to Dog. Yep. And then we got a generic storyline. I'm going to skip through it a little bit. So we get our pet. Okay, and this is where we get control of our character. And here, he's saying hang in there to the guy who's on the ground. But our beast is kind of keeping everyone in check. And we have the option to talk to these guys who kind of insults us. And then we can choose to ask us to surrender. Another secret. You say yes, it's game over. That's what it's set up right now. If you say no, you fight. And if you say flee, you run away. So we'll say no. Give me a sec, we need to run away. Oh wow, we are poorly equipped. We're going to have to tweak them. What kind of story is this, by the way? Generic. This is the most generic story you're going to get. So, the idea right now, starting us off, give me a second, I'm putting our starting position here, is that we're, our typical, it's going to be, from the start, it's going to be portrayed as our typical isekai story. I didn't want to give us a huge background. Yeah, pure instant death. It was fucking bonkers. I don't want to give us a pure background. Sorry, a different background. Actually, I'll show off this first. Okay, so we have our summoning. All these events, see these dots here? That's all the fire. They'll switch when the fire starts. Then we get outside. This is our chance to loot bodies and to get a secret sword over here. Then this is our big chance to escape. See these standing enemies? They are actually chasers. They will chase you on the map, and when they hit you, they'll engage in battle. This is to remove the RNG aspect of the game that a lot of people hate, but still maintain the traditional RPG aspects of the combat system. Then you have 4 choices of escape. These 2 are the easiest combat you're going to get. This is a full-on fight with literally everyone you see there. And this is the safe way out. Eventually OP, I'm not sure if I wanted how I'm going to do a harem system, if I even bother with that. My goal right now is to set up a haven location that our character will be operating from. Everything we're developing now is just to get us to the haven. The haven is going to give us the ability to attack different areas, do different missions, and get new characters to build your own personal army of sorts, your own little haven. These are downtrodden, abused, discriminated, and all sorts of people. And then you're going to use your otherworldly knowledge to give ideas to master craftsmen that you hire to develop new stuff that don't exist in the world, like guns. Yeah, so a surprising amount of people don't like random encounters on maps. They want to see them. They want to be able to, you know, see them and then leave. Now the goal is, once we get the haven set up to a degree, we can immediately challenge the last boss. But I'm thinking if I do that, either the boss is going to be super hard and almost unbeatable, or there's going to be different stages to the boss that's only achievable if you've acquired specific items. The other thing is, other than all the other missions, there's going to be major missions. These major missions are to defeat a major power within the enemy faction, and doing that will give you access to a new equipment, abilities and such. So we gradually become more and more OP as balls. Our character's combat style is a custom-made everything class, but I'm going to make it so that you only level up so far, and then everything else is going to be increased at your own prerogative by farming ranking up items. Where you defeat enemies or group of enemies, you'll get a skill up item, or not a skill up, an attribute point item. And then you can invest that attribute point item into your character to make them a little stronger. But yeah, one of the jokes behind gun in the RPG world is that at some point I want to make a mage whose special ability is literally gun. It's just an ability called gun, and they just shoot the gun. And I just want that. Especially since Final Fantasy fucking 14 did it. Literally, one of the most powerful mages in existence. One of the most feared and most terrifying beings in existence, who has fucked with us so many times throughout the story, shoots a guy in the back. This guy could literally level cities. And he shoots a guy in the back with a gun. I find it absolutely fucking hilarious. And because of that, I just want to give the people a gun. I'm thinking of making it an accessory as well, and have a system tied in where if you have the accessory equipped, it just gives you the ability gun. So in battle, you just shoot the gun. It's not even a combat item. It's not like a main weapon item. It's like an auxiliary item in your accessory slot that just gives you a skill. I really want to work with ideas like that. Yeah, pretty much. But that's the ambition part of me. The other thing I wanted to do with the haven is to try and make it customizable. Like, it'll take a lot of work, and I'm not sure it'll be worth it in the long run. But if I can make the haven, right, if I can take a bunch of different building sheets and put them all together, and then into one sheet, and then upload that, it might be possible to make it so that you can actually upgrade your house. So you can go from nothing to a wooden shack, and then from a wooden shack to slate, and then you can choose what type of house you want and build them up bit by bit. That's one of the ideas, but that is a heavy time investment, especially since I need to be able to cut these up really fucking well. Because RPG Maker, the original one, it only lets you work off one sheet at any time for each individual location. Because of that, I can't have this building on this sheet in this map. That is a huge problem, because that means I can't, say, upgrade this treehouse into that. Not in its current setup. It can be done, but I have to make it work. And that's the problem. The idea is to try and build up as many playable characters too, and just so that there's a diversity in people you can carry with you. But the more people we add in, the less we're able to build a relationship with characters. Like, if you have 100 characters, you're probably only going to have like 3 missions with that character. But if you have like 6 characters, you're probably going to have like 500 missions with one of those characters. Well, I say 500, but like 100 realistically. It is very finicky, but it's an ancient system and it can't be helped. But the main reason why I picked this up is because this is the only RPG maker that has a custom script set created by a third party that lets you build the old Pokemon games. It was also free on Steam a few months back. I don't think it's free anymore. Actually, let me check, see if Steam put on sale. It's rare, but every now and again they put on sale. No. Still doing this thing. What's the most recent one, actually? Why are there so many publishers? It looks like MV is the most recent one. No, VX is the most recent one. Made in 2016. No. MV Gene? Is that an upgrade, MV? Yeah, it's an upgrade. It seems MV is the most recent one. And it has a lot of add-ons, let's call it. Apparently a lot of mixed opinions about those add-ons too. Wait, was Stardew Valley made an RPG Maker? Going back to the gun mechanic, will you make it so that you have to make the ammunition or magic bullets? The ammunition kind of style of it will be really difficult in this game, in this system. Not impossible with scripts, but I don't have scripts and I'm trying to keep out as much with the default systems as possible. So with that in mind, I don't think I can make that work, sadly. Instead, it's going to be one of those turn a blind eye to it type of things. What I was thinking of doing for that accessory, not the actual gunner class, but the accessory gun, I'm thinking of making it a prototype weapon that anyone can use, but the catch is that it has a low damage output, but it has and because the bullets in the guns is 40, a low damage output, average accuracy, but also a very, very small instant death chance, like minute, tiny, almost non-existent instant death chance. That's one of the things I'm looking into. Well, I will look into. Give me a second. I'm kind of curious now. Stardew Valley RPG Maker. I guess not. Oh, it's not. It's just an entirely coded by one guy. That guy built it from the ground up without an engine. Fucking lunatic. Or maybe with a specific engine, just not RPG Maker. Okay. Right, we need to populate this little section here. Because this looks fine. Maybe a couple of flowers in here wouldn't hurt. I believe his girlfriend was. By the way, I have the gun mechanic. I believe his girlfriend's wife is a botanist and the plants are accurate or something. That makes sense. I don't know. I'd believe it if you told me it. Yeah, let's put in a few saplings. We'll put a sapling here. Yep. One sapling here. Sapling here. Sapling here. Give the illusion that the place is very lived in. What happens if I put you here? No, that's not good. Let's put a little lily pad here. Here. And another one here. What that look like? Not too bad. Now this wide open area, how do we populate that? Oh. This is going to be fun. Are they like mushrooms? I think they're little green cap mushrooms. Okay, I think we have rather interesting setup going. Yeah, that gives it a little more life, don't you think? Something over here. We'll put some stones here. What would that look like? Not bad. Gives the illusion that there's a lip there, which is big, I think. That looks much better. Definitely looks more woodish, if that makes any sense. Okay. They do something here. Some stones around here. Some more over there. Definitely should cover the road with a few. Looking a lot better. Okay, we got a lot there. Now what? I think I have an idea. Right, we have a pit there. What does that look like? Very generic. Good. We need it to be generic. What's it look like in practice, though? Yep, very good. Okay, everything's in place. We don't have a combat interaction set up for him yet. Yeah, we have everything in place. Perfect. What time is it? 7:30. Can I do anything else here, though? I want to do anything else here. What are ye? Oh, right. I used them as events to give this elevation. So I had this really interesting bug, right? Well, it wasn't a bug. It was interactions. So, about here, that's another problem I'm going to have to fix. Yeah, you see the way we're kind of underneath? That was actually something that we couldn't get right earlier. So in order to get that to work, I had to put an event that all it is the tile. So right there, the ghost used to sit on top of this tile. Same as that one, yeah, here as well. These two tiles, when it came to the tree branches, the ghost was on top of it. However, by making an event that just had the particular tile that I wanted on top, and then I set it to always on top, now I don't have to worry about that. It's always there. So that's not actually that's not actually it. It's just the way it is. Which also reminds me, I have to create another event for this one. I'll show you here. Always on top. Tile set. this right here. Okay. Light. Okay. Let's see if this worked. This should work. You go down here. And now it's always on top. And that's because that's an event on us. That's not actually... But there's the other problem. Probably better just to make... just to make this tile unapproachable. That requires some editing I don't want to do. I guess I have to, so let's see. Database, tile sets. Scroll all the way down here, woods 2. Scroll all the way down, and X. Apply. So, this stuff here. X means you can't walk onto the tile, it blocks it. Circle means you can walk on it or under it. Passage here determines what directions can walk where. Like, for example, you can walk on this, but only if you're walking up or down it. Then we have priority. This determines the elevation. So if anything is on priority 1, it means the priority 2, 3, 4, and 5 will be above it. And if anything's on priority 3, it means that 4 and 5 will be above it, but 2 and 1 will be below it. The bush tag determines the bush effect, which means once you step onto the tile, there'll be like a kind of a transparent effect at the feet of your character. That's what the bush is. I don't know what the counter flag does because I had no use for it so far. And then we have this. It's really fun how this all works out. Oh. I think for now I'm going to take a break from this. Instead, I'm going to pop onto another game. In like... Priority works like layer, but self-contained within the tile set itself. Like, we also have layering here, but this operates differently. This layering allows certain things to overlap, but you can't do that regularly. Like, right, because this is set to layer 3, I can have this set to layer, this is set to layer 3, and because of that, I can put, wait, where is it? Where is a good example? This example here. This example is layer 2. Right here. And normally these can't interact with each other because they're on the same layer. But we slap up the layer 3, and you see that this layer is sitting over this layer. This means it's possible to put them on top of each other. Oh no, that's a problem. That's an interesting problem. There we go. Okay, that removed that issue. Perfect. Because you just saw there that in layering 3, this layer of this tree was interacting with this layer of this tree. And since I know I want this layer to be behind it, I moved down to layer 2 and put it there instead. And I was able to put it there because in both instances you can't see behind it, so I don't have to worry about shadows or anything else, any other tile sets being missing. The only time I will have to worry is if I have to move this stuff. That's a problem. Anyway, I'm going to take a brief break. I'm going to pop down to the shop. And then I'm going to get on for a bit of Corona box because I'm in the mood to play something. So, I will see... Okay, I'll see you in half an hour. Bye for now.